Hey, and welcome to Rediscover Vinyl. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new Kenny Wayne Shepherd album, Dirt on My Diamond, Volume 1. Alright, so we've been waiting a long time for this album to come out. It's Dirt on My Diamonds Volume 1, which means hopefully there's a Volume 2. Now, many of you know I'm a pretty big Kenny Wayne Shepherd fan. I had really never discovered him until just a couple years ago, and I've seen him the last 2 years, and I will probably go back and see him every year he comes to town. The guy's guitar work is amazing, and I love his vocalist, Noah Hunt. It's just a perfect dynamic duo. So this was a long-awaited album for me, and I started to see songs drop from the album. The first one was Sweet and Low, and this is a great song, but I'm looking, and where's Noah? Kenny Wayne is doing lead vocals and lead guitar. Okay, he does that every now and then. Then the next song dropped, and the next song dropped. And Noah's position in the band seems to have diminished a little bit, which is a little upsetting. But honestly, Kenny Wayne's voice is not that bad. A lot of people talking on the internet about how he screwed over Noah and this and that. And I don't know, they seem like they've been friends for years. I hopefully that whatever's going on is cool with both of them. So this album has 8 songs on it, and Noah has a prominent position in 4 of them, either singing lead or co-lead with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Now, Kenny Wayne's voice is not that great. It's not that bad. If I had never heard Noah Hunt with him, I would still buy his records. I really like Noah, though, and I think he brings to the album and to the band a very soulful sound. Before this album came out, Kenny Wayne was giving a lot of interviews and doing the press circuit. One of the interviews I saw said that he had got a new producer for this album and the band was moving in a new direction. Well, that became pretty apparent once I put the disc on. The first song on the album was called Dirt on My Diamonds. This is typical Kenny Wayne Shepherd with just a bit too much added production, too much horns, too much, I don't know how to word it, but just overproduced is, I guess, the way to say it. Kenny Wayne is best when it's just stripped down, where he's playing the electric guitar and Noah's jamming, but it was still a pretty good song. Next up on the album is a song called Sweet and Low. Again, a catchy tune, a little bit too much production, followed by Best of Times, which is really reminiscent of John Cougar Mellencamp during his Scarecrow period. And the fourth song was You Can't Love Me. And honestly, it is a country song. It definitely is a young country, modern country song. It should do very well in the country charts, and I think that's what he was aiming for. These first 4 songs are actually, I would say, a little overproduced, but they're all radio friendly, which goes hand in hand with the overproduced. All these songs are right around 4 minutes, and it'll be great if they can get some radio play. And you can't blame the guy. If he can cut a country song and get a little more audience exposed to him, hey, more power to him. Side A finishes up with a song called Man on a Mission, which is typical Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Nothing too great, nothing too bad. You flip the record over, and we have 3 more songs on the album. The first, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Yeah, the Elton John song. Not even Noah could save this song. I mean, I don't know if it's because I passionately dislike Elton John or the idea of a great blues guitarist playing this crap. It doesn't cut it. But the guitar solo at the end is pretty good, but it's not worth, it just bothers me. Next up, Bad Expectations. Now this is what we expect from Kenny Wayne Shepherd. A great blues rock song, killer guitar, and a good hook. And the album finishes up with a song called Ease on My Mind, which is definitely my favorite song in the album. This is more of a blues song. Great guitar work, the blues beat. This is what I expect from a Kenny Wayne Shepherd album. So what do I think of the album? Well, I was really looking forward to it. I think the album's overproduced. I think it's still a good album. I like Noah's singing better than Kenny Wayne's, but Kenny Wayne's isn't all that bad. It's not all that good, and it's not all that bad. And, you know, we really want to just hear Kenny Wayne play guitar. So how would I rate the album? Guy, I don't know. I love Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I love to see him live. The album was a little bit disappointing, but it's still a pretty good album. I mean, yeah, it's a little overproduced. Yeah, the songs are shorter. They're basically made for radio play. But you know what? It's still pretty good. So I would give it a 1.5 thumbs up out of 2. And no matter what, I'm still going to go see you, Kenny Wayne.
Whoa.